I honestly feel like Superwoman.
It can be done. I'm proof I'm standing right here.
It's a great time for women to be working in mining.
I chose Canada because it's a very strong country in the mining culture.
With the work that I'm doing, I am making a difference.
I love that I'm doing something different every day.
You are in for a treat. You're about to find out what life is like at a gold exploration camp. Now, to just give you a sense of what it took to get here, we got on a plane ride for 2 hours from Vancouver, then hopped into a van and drove on a highway for 5 hours, then got onto a helicopter so we could land here at Brucejack. Let's go and meet the senior project geologist.
Well, sometimes it's so fine you don't even see it. It's invisible completely. And other times we have the most spectacular specimen. To have that amount of gold in my hands and with such a regularity, it's just amazing. You know, you feel so fortunate. These things belong in a museum and they're just part of your office collection. I'm Susan Flasha, Senior Project Geologist for the Brucejack property. I'm here to find as much gold as possible. I like to call myself a gold digger.
Explain what the last few years have been like for you, just working at this really exciting place.
It's just been go, go, go. It's non-stop action, ultimately so rewarding.
What do you love the most about your job?
I love the diversity. I love that I'm doing something different every day. I could be prospecting one day, I could be trying to get fuel into camp another day, and then next thing you know, I could be digging a hole for an outhouse.
Here inside the core shack, what happens?
Well, this is the heart and soul of the Brucejack project. We target where we think we're going to hit our gold, we core into bedrock, and it all comes back here, and we're examining every single piece of rock to see if we can find, you know, the most finite little speck or that next big splash of gold, which that's what we're all hoping for, and we've seen a lot of it.
So let's talk about camp life. I would imagine it's really challenging. What's it like?
Well, here at Brucejack, you know, we like to get together after work and go for some hikes. You know, there's Pictionary tournaments and crib games and the odd poker tournament as well. You're working and living with everybody, and you get to know all of their eccentricities and quirks, and as much as they may annoy you, you love them as well, you know.
And while you're at camp, how do you keep in touch with your friends and family?
Here at Brucejack, we have internet, and we have phones, so we can, you know, use Wi-Fi and text back to our loved ones, or write emails, or send Facebook messages. And then there's always the good old phone. No cell service though.
But do you still get a little bit homesick?
You know, when there's lots of stuff going on at home, like a big event or a holiday, and you can't be home for it, that's when you usually miss it the most. But that's why you have your Brucejack family, and they cook you a big turkey dinner because you missed Thanksgiving, or they'll bring you a birthday cake.
Yeah. So how was it that you got into geology in the first place?
It found me. That's probably the best way to explain it. I went to university thinking I was going to become a dentist, and I took a geology course and I loved it, so I poured myself into geology.
So what skills do you think it takes to become a good geologist?
I think it's a good balance. You know, you need your hard sciences, you need your chemistry, you need a little bit of physics, you use all those different tools, but you also end up having that artistic side, you know, trying to think of things in 3 dimensions and trying to visualize where you're going to hit your next big gold structure or whatever you're looking for. Diamonds, copper, silver, you name it.
Do you find that when it comes to division of labor, it tends to be that the women are in the office doing the data entry work, and the men are out in the field doing the hard labor?
Yeah, as a manager, I'm really trying to make sure that I'm not giving that bias, give females the chance to go out and do some of the labor and give the males some of the chance to do more of the data work and the administrative stuff. It's a great learning experience in this industry for both. You need to know how to do both.
And if you had some advice for a young woman who might be considering mining, what would you tell her?
Go in with an open mind, don't be intimidated by the task. Just give it your best shot. There's going to be somebody that's going to teach you and help you out and support you. Have a little bit of confidence in that, knowing that the person before you was also in the same situation at one point before.